Hello, YouTube land, and welcome back, or welcome, as the case may be, to Lazy Dogs RV. So, I hope you're all happy campers. Today, I get to make a video about the three different types of RV people. You know you're going to be one of them, because you're watching this video. Please, comment, like, subscribe, because that really helps me out. Because this is what I really want to do, is make videos about my lifestyle and doing RV rentals because I am so obsessed. Anyway, three different types of RV people. We have the no-timers. These are the ones that live vicariously through the rest of us. They follow all the social media. They have friends and family who are, have RVs or go RVing, and they have stars in their eyes. They love the whole ideology behind RV living. And then we have the part-timers, and these are the weekend warriors that they hitch up their RV and they're gone for a long weekend or a family holiday for a couple of weeks. And we need to know these people. They are incredibly good at being able to hitch and drop a trailer like nobody's business. Okay. But they're also realistic enough to know that returning to home base, where there is way more space for them and the kids, and laundry facilities. God, I miss laundry facilities. Anyways, those are the part-timers. And then we have three different basic categories of the full-timers. Us liveaboards, we're our own special breed, I swear. So the first one, these are the easy ones to talk about. These are the ones that have full-service campsites. Oh, it would be so nice. Anyway, they have water access, or at least they're connected to shore water, shore power, they've got septic. I don't know what else is included, but they're either on a private site, which would be my dream, or they're in an RV park. And around here, where I'm situated, those things are so rare. The availability just isn't, it's just not happening. Incredibly pricey. The RV parks can charge whatever they like. If you're in an RV park, I would love to know roughly whereabouts you are, because Arizona and Florida are going to have completely different price points than where I am up here in Canada, and trust me, that becomes a bit of a gong show up here. We have the rules. Holy crap, man. There's one RV park that I looked into 10 years ago that they banned motorcycles. If your second getting around point, you can't have a motorcycle on site. That's it. They have to park out on the road. Your rig has to be 10 years or newer. So, yeah, I get it that RVs were never designed to be long-term, full-time residences, and your choices are, when they wear out or give up, you're either replacing it or you're doing some radical modifications and upgrades in order to keep it viable. So there is nothing lazy about the lazy RV lifestyle if this is the way you live, like me. Okay, so that's a big fat lie. It's also why I called this Lazy Dogs RV, because if you're a full-time liveaboard, you know you gotta work like a dog to keep this thing as a residence. Okay, so I'd love to hear from the park models. Ooh. Anyway, so you professional tourists. The professional tourists are the ones that magically nothing ever goes wrong in their world. They're at least the ones that are on social media. And they travel around, they get to explore the geography of the land, meet new people, have great adventures, have amazing food, blah, blah, blah. Nothing goes wrong. You're kidding. Um, yeah. All right, so I've seen a couple of blown tires. I've seen, storms rolling. I follow these people. They're the ones that are keeping this ideology alive. They feed the enthusiasm. I don't know where their income comes from. They're not tethered to traditional employment, I know that. And they usually have a home base that they can return to. So the sticks and bricks, it could be friends or family or a place that they actually physically own, but it, they're just, they paint a different, an alternative reality to RV living. Um, But having said that, there is a subsection to this category, and I've nicknamed them the roamies. And these are the ones that haven't chosen this roaming lifestyle intentionally. This was something that was done out of necessity. If you're a roamie and you're living and roaming in an RV out of necessity, I'd love to hear from you because that is a video all in unto itself. And it's a subject that I'd love to explore. So, now we move on to my personal demographic. Okay, and these, I'm one of those people who are camping on the fringe. So, because if you ain't living on the edge, you're just taking up too much room. Okay? I'm one of the ones that I'm discreetly situated in a gray area, and I'm living on rented land and borrowed time. If this sounds familiar to you, if this resonates with you, please hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe because we may or may not have access to or hook up to water, um, to the power, septic. Oh, there's a dream. And we're living on a pack it in, pack it out methodology. This is our normal. In case you first timers aren't aware, that's our normal. Okay? I have yet to get through a Canadian winter without learning something that I didn't know that I didn't know. Hmm. Um, I've been doing this over 10 years, and every winter gives me lessons that are brutally honest about being prepared, my independence, or lack thereof, adaptations that are necessary, and generally what my strength of character is. So, if like, comment, and subscribe, because I would love it if you would follow my journey. Because you know, if it can go wrong, it will. And it's just way more fun when there's witnesses. But for now, cheers.
Alright. I think I'm just going to paint this and then do a voiceover later.